Hello everyone, today a next video in regards my notebook, organizer, planner, whichever you want to call it. I'm focusing today to create trackers and what the tracker is. Tracker is anything that you would want to mark, either tick it, mark it, or write down what happened this week, this month. You can divide it by days, weeks, or months, and that's what I'm going to do. I definitely go by day just to tick stuff for a few things, and I will create 2 or maybe 3 just to have always one as a backup in case something come up during the day. So number 1, let's do this. And for drawing a table, I'm going to use a standard biro. This is big, I think it's fine. At some point I'll be cleaning the end so I won't have any smudges. I like to write with this one, which is, I don't have a clue, but it's a fine tip. This is marker. But for drawing things, I think the paper thickness is not thick enough to take this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, 6 from the top and 2 from the side. And then I will do 12 centimeters. I'm going down 15 and a half. Okay, so as you can see, this is example of one, and I'm going to repeat it outside of the camera because of the angle. But you can imagine that I'm going to now mark how many days per month we have, and I just color them. So on the February we have just 28. So let's do this. Yeah, so something like that for each month, and I'm going to do 2 more and I'll be back with you. Okay, as you can see, I created 2, and I think I'm going to stay with 2 because I think last year I used 4, and even though I started them and ticked them and did everything, I did not finish them, so it means that it wasn't for me. But I continue and finish 2, and I'm going to do that. If I will need more, I will basically during the year will create another one if I want to. But I presume whatever you have to start with January, if you want to start in January, you just basically want to start. Okay, so I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to mark over here because let's keep some secrets. These 2 trackers I'm not using for knitting or anything like that, more personal stuff. That's why I'm going to leave it. And then now I want to create something like achievements, and I will do them per month. So let's do a monthly tracker. What I want to do, I want to create 12 over here sections, and basically every month I'm planning, I haven't done that before, I'm planning to write down something. So either I achieved something or something good happened to me, some positive things I want to write down over here, and maybe divide it to another section which is like some downfalls and how I handle them in case they happened during that month. And then we can see during the year how many good things and how many bad things happened, because we know that the brain memorize the bad things more than the good stuff, and having something on the paper will show you that more good things are in your life than those bad ones. Well, let's hope for 2019 like that. Okay, let's do this. Now, I haven't thought it through, so let's go wild. In case you have the same notebook that I have, and I have Lecterm 1917, I did 1 centimeter space, and from the top 3 centimeters here, so 1 centimeter, 3 centimeter. I use 1 centimeter per month, half centimeters per day, and I think that's that, isn't it? For the tracker per month, I'm going to give 1.5 centimeter per month. I'm going to write down months on the side and create a line over here divided to 2, somewhere in the middle. I haven't checked where the middle is, and I will have achievements, good things, and low points. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so I finished it, and as you can see, it's quite nice. I'm a person who was doing the notebooks or planners for a while, and normally we have a big to-do list, and they're just, what's the word? Overwhelm us. And I really like at the moment this little thing that I got from Vicky, so thank you so much, Vicky, if you're watching, because I'm putting my ideas over here, and I'm thinking to, once I accomplish them, I will be putting them into the book, because it's better to have loads of medals in your life than things that it's not ticked, not done, and so on and so on. Okay, so how did I make it? Again, I'm using Lecterm 1917, and what we have over here, we have 13 centimeters with the dots, 2 dots, which is 1 centimeters I used for the months. Then I was left with 12 centimeters. I divided by 2, so 6 centimeters and 6 centimeters. And I did that from the bottom. Every 1.5 centimeter I have a month. Whatever left on the top, that's what is left. And I think simple enough. Let's do another one or 2 more. Okie dokie, as you can see, I created another one, and I decided I'd do a monthly goals, because we're normally wait till the end of the year to try to do everything what we plan in January. If we chop it off the year in the small sections, like 12 months, and treat every month as your end of the year, I presume at least I will be able to, I'll be more motivated to reach my goals, because as I've heard lately, if you need to ring someone and you have a deadline, and that deadline is 2 weeks, when are you going to actually take that phone and ring that person? In 2 weeks' time. And if you have a deadline that you have to call it in 2 days, when are you going to reach for that phone and ring that person? In 2 days. So that's basically what it is. I'll try to just narrow things that I have to do, and at the same time makes my brain to think what I actually want to achieve, what are my priorities to achieve every month. And it could be from perspective of my house. I can have a house goals that I want to clean every room or every drawer, and I just spread it through the year, and it won't be so overwhelming if that's your big challenge for the year. Or it could be something related to your body or your exercise routine that you will focus on. You can play with them whatever you want, and basically if you have something big that you have to accomplish and it overwhelms you, it's the best way to find the way to chop things into smaller things. For instance, for me, could be monthly, the goal will be my website, which is, as you've heard probably for over a year, something that I really want to work on. And something like knitting takes my time, prioritize things. So I hope I'm going to do that. Maybe this will be the year for my website and could be monthly goals for my website over here. But literally I could probably make more, and I think I'm going to do another 2 just in case for something else. Or even for knitting. Maybe I'll do one for knitting. Okay, so as you can see, I finished it, finished object knitting the same way. I'll be basically writing hats, 2, socks, 3, and so on per month. We shall see how it goes. I'm going to do another one in regards cleaning, because my goal for next week will be to go through the boxes and clean them up, or even maybe show you on the video what I have in them, yarn related too. So let's do that. And as you can see, I did another one with the cleaning, sorting, organizing. It may not be, as you probably may think, about basic cleaning every day. It's just deeper cleaning or something that you want to do, and then just write it down and you tick it and it's done. 2 per month, I would say, would be the best. Like if you have a drawer sorted out by small things, maybe goals per week then. So I made another one. Maybe I'll use it, maybe not. We shall see. This could be, for instance, comparison to any sales you made. For instance, if you had the business 2018 to the business in 2019, and you can write down monthly sales or number of patterns you sold, or number of skeins you sold, or anything you're selling and you have a small business. That's kind of handy. Probably be better if the next one I will be doing a monthly tracker, daily planner, let's say it that way. But that will be the next one. I hope you enjoyed this one so far, and maybe you may not need this in the format of a notebook. Maybe you would like this, something like this on the wall. I would say even better, because you can see it every day. I hope to see you next one. Bye. FYI, just to warn you, this channel is about knitting. This is something I want to create for you and for myself. So in December, I will be doing this with my new one and have it ready to go in January, not like this year, starting in January to do this. Okay, I hope you enjoy this one. See you next one. Bye.